Anyway, nothing like a hot cup of cocoa. Isn't that somebody's starter where they go, a hot cup of Joe? Isn't that a morning show?
Can we tone that down this week?
Oh.
You do that a fucking lot. You do it so much that I could show you it. Like when we watch the timeline, I could point to it.
Like,
yeah.
But I don't do all of that extra
stuff. No. That's why I could show it to you. Like you could just see the point. Like you could see where it spikes, and then like I could show you.
You mean just audio?
Yeah.
But I don't have to go like that, like you do.
What is that? That looks like
what you're doing.
It looks like a door. No, you just.
Let me see if I could try it. Okay, so let's say nothing like a hot cup of Joe.
Yeah.
Cocoa.
But
this time, did I do it?
No.
Okay. I'm going to try
but you're going to do it.
I'm going to try to do it so that you, without like, as if you didn't tell me.
Okay.
Nothing. You know, Wendy Lippin did that.
Oh.
I mean, Williams.
Oh.
Okay.
She smoked crack too, so you want to take that up?
Welcome, you patient little dirties, to a new episode of Till the Dirt with Tommy and MJ.
What?
I hate it when he apologizes, so this time I'm going to apologize for us.
Okay.
We are really, truly, from the bottom of our souls, really unhappy about the delay on the last episode. And if there was more, then we are as sorry, because
that came out nice
workout. It's fine. They understand.
Yeah,
there are people.
Yeah, they know who they're dealing with.
I just want people to know that we promise for real this time we're going to put out not only our episodes on time, but we're also going to put extra episodes out all throughout the week. That is a promise out of a passion. You know how they say passion promise? No, they say passion project. This is a passion promise.
Oh, okay.
And Tommy and I are going to pinky swear. Ready? Yeah. There we go.
If you're watching on YouTube, you can actually see the pinky swear.
And if you really are people, then you're going to love the following video of Meryl Streep giving a speech about Diane Keaton. Over the weekend, we lost one of the pillars of the feminist community, one of the most inspiring. When I was a young girl, I knew that someone like Diane Keaton existed. That made me feel like someone that I wanted to be existed. And she is so incredibly, what I love about her is that you can see her struggle and vulnerability and courage all at the same exact time in her personality. Do you know what I mean?
Sure. She was part of, a very important time, in movies. Godfather, Annie Hall, she definitely was a big movie star for a while. She did that movie Baby Boom too. I remember my mother running to see that.
That's so sweet.
Yeah.
Because she was a single working woman.
Yeah. Might as well been about her. But except at the end, Diane Keaton decides that, the baby and was better. It was more important than the business.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, my mother didn't decide that at the end of the movie.
Well, Diane Keaton first of all, it was fiction.
Yes, we're aware.
And second of all, it was because she made it big enough so that she could retire.
I don't think that was the case.
Yeah.
Maybe.
She was able to go to a farm.
Yeah.
And live there with her children.
Yeah.
That's not
it's not children, it's child.
Great.
Yeah, we might have to watch Baby
Boom.
Baby Boom again.
I'm so down. I would actually say, if you really love somebody, you should go on a film marathon, and we still should do it for Robert Redford.
Oh yeah.
For Robert Redford, the movie I never saw that he did.
What? The Sting?
Yeah.
popular movie.
And what was the premise again? Because I never know.
It's a con job.
Okay.
It's a big con job.
But he's the
But
cop?
you don't know what the con is.
But he's
one of the
cop?
con men.
Oh, he's a con man.
Yeah, he and Paul Newman are con men. I believe it was Paul Newman.
Yeah.
Right? I think they're conning Jackie Gleason, if I remember correctly.
Oh, wow.
Well, that might be the Sting too, because
They're
there's two
good looking.
Stings.
There was a part 2. There was
Yeah,
a sequel.
but I don't know if all the players were back for the sequel.
Yeah, because the Hollywood will frown upon a sequel sometimes.
The sequel might have been that the big stars weren't back and they got Jackie Gleason, and that was I don't remember. I don't want to speak out of turn, but it's funny that we're talking about fiction because we got a new problem on our hands, and it's Darth Vida with a cell phone with AI, because she doesn't know what the fuck is real anymore. And
she's like, a shark was at the mall
yeah,
today.
yeah. We got problems, dude. We got problems because there's a neurotic.
The shark got this close to a baby.
You can't take
mall.
sharks to the mall anymore. There's sharks. They're in the mall. Yeah, no. So we have a neurotic, frantic person with AI. It's and she doesn't believe that
it's not AI.
Yeah, first of all, she doesn't really know what the fuck AI is, right? Let's call a spade a spade. She doesn't really know what AI is.
Sure, special effects.
Yeah, so she doesn't comprehend the fact. Plus, she's not.
By the way, technically,
she's never going to talk about her being fooled. You know what I mean? So, like, she doesn't want to hear that she got fooled.
Well, but it's special effects. Like, she knows Jaws wasn't real. She knows that Freddy Krueger isn't real.
To a certain extent, like anytime we talk about anything, she relates it to the movies.
But why?
Like in the movies, I'm like, you realize it's not real. You know what I mean? No.
That's real too.
No. But the stories, they all very real. I'm like, no.
She's saying, and she suspends her disbelief. She is okay with exaggeration and embellishments that people would make. Like, maybe in Diane Keaton's story with Baby Boom, she didn't retire to a farm, but in the movie they decided that she would do that. Like, maybe she just went to Jersey and got like a little house in the suburbs, but they were like, nah, that's a little anticlimactic. We need something like really.
No, but I mean, you kind of sound a little bit like her right now. Like,
I'm
the
saying
movies
that's
are movies.
what my mom is saying.
No.
In the movies, they embellish the real story. Like the lady that is Julia Roberts that played, what's the movie where she was the lawyer? She basically
Erin Brockovich.
Yeah, the real Erin Brockovich didn't necessarily look like Julia Roberts.
Yeah, no, I got it. I'm just saying, the other day, your mother came into the office to give me one of her lectures and diatribes, and her correlation or her go back to was you see it in the movies all the time. Like the movies, I'm like, you realize that shit ain't real, you know? So there's definitely an element of her that feels that, you know, there's a real element to, you know, well, she doesn't watch sci-fi, you know what I mean? She watches real movies in the sense of they're real stories, but she thinks a lot of that shit is real or has happened somewhere.
That's the child in her.
Oh, she is very childlike. They're very much so.
Very much so.
Very, very much so. Speaking of children,
okay,
we lost ours.
What do you mean? Oh, no.
Yeah, 100%. What do you mean? For me, the worst what? What would you say it was? The worst 10 minutes of our life?
It wasn't.
5 minutes?
It wasn't.
I don't know. It was pretty bad. It was pretty bad. I know I was pretty fucking frantic.
Okay, wait a second. What happened to the Meryl Streep thing? I really want.
Oh, go ahead.
Okay. It's just that Toya came on my lap. But a tribute to Meryl Streep is like super. Because a tribute to Meryl Streep is
it's from important. Meryl Streep, not to Meryl Streep. Meryl Streep's tribute will probably be a lot longer. Let's knock on wood that she lives a lot longer. Diane Keaton kind of plateaued out. You know, she hasn't been, you know, she was a big movie star for a long time, but for the last 20 years, 30 years, would you say she's been a big movie star? I wouldn't. Meryl Streep has. Meryl Streep's been a big star really her whole career. She's probably the best actress of all time, though.
Meryl Streep?
Yeah.
Hands down.
Hands down. Not even a discussion.
Not even a discussion.
No one else could smell her, could taste her airspace.
No way.
I don't know. It's a big statement. It's a big statement. But I don't think you get a lot of objections. I think a lot of Hollywood would tell you that.
Yeah. Here, I found it.
Amazeballs.
Really belong to the most vilified segments in American society right now. Think about it. Hollywood, foreigners, and the press. But who are we? And you know, what is Hollywood?
I just
anyway?
wanted
It's
to make
just a
sure
bunch of
that
people
you
from
weren't
other
looking at
places.
AI.
I was born and raised and educated in the public schools of New Jersey. Viola was born in a sharecropper's cabin in South Carolina.
Oh, that's not for her, though.
Oh, that's good.
Diane Keaton,
There you go.
arguably the
I'll start over, but I found it.
most covered up person in the history of clothes. Diane Keaton, arguably the most covered up person in the history of clothes, is also a transparent woman. There's nobody who stands more exposed, more undefended, and just willing to show herself inside and out than Diane.
Makes me cry.
I fell for her pretty much the same time everybody did with Annie Hall, because she had this stream of consciousness of a hummingbird. She's here, and then she's there, and then she's up there, and then where is she? And she's just so hard to capture, you know. She's in flight. When she lights down, she stops your heart. She's given us all so much happiness. Love. You wrote this in your book. All love is a job. It's a great job. It's the best job. So I thank your mother, because she brought us you. Can't imagine the 70s, 80s, 90s, 2000s without you. Love you, Diane. So does everybody.
That was the.
Oh, Jesus, she's crying. It's so crazy.
I mean, if you think about it,
Oh, man.
you can't have had the 70s. That's Godfather.
Oh,
The
don't
80s.
tell me.
That's Annie Hall.
No, I believe Annie Hall is also the 70s.
Mm-hmm.
But
Baby
Hannah and her
Boom.
sisters.
What was that about?
Hannah and her sisters.
What was the premise?
Hannah. It's about Hannah and her sisters.
Okay, you don't want to tell me?
It's a Woody Allen movie. You'd probably love it. Yeah, I think that, The Godfather, 1 or 2, you got to catch me on whatever day. But those are my favorite movies of all time. It's not like I watch them every year.
And then
If I forget, I got to get it in before the year ends.
and then toward the end of the
You can act like a man.
and then toward the end of her 90s era, or was it the 2000s?
She was still kind of.
She was making those movies with Jack Nicholson and Keanu Reeves, dating Keanu. Keanu Reeves in the movies.
Oh, yeah, okay, yeah.
Yeah, it was just go with it. No, as good as it gets. No.
You can just keep rattling off.
It
wrong names,
was Natalie said it yesterday. Shout out to cousin
Shout
Natalie.
out to Natalie.
Shout
out to cousin Natalie. I haven't heard cousin Natalie's name in a minute.
Yeah, it was her birthday yesterday.
Oh,
My mom
you
and I.
son of a bitch. How do you not tell me something like that? I would love to tell you. There's enough people that you throw me in the fucking universe that I have to deal with. She's in that universe. I would like to at least wish her a happy birthday.
Well, please do. Feel free.
Now I know.
My mom and I called her and we spoke for about an hour while I was driving to West Hollywood and back yesterday.
Don't become a new merger.
I'm sorry?
The merging of the calls. You could stop that now.
Oh, I did that to you too.
Yeah, you could stop that now. Johnny,
and-
my very good friend Johnny, shout out to Johnny, even though he doesn't listen. He's a fucking huge merger, dude. You'll get a call where you're in the merge, or then you'll be on a call, I'm gonna merge, and he'll just like, no. That's very
It's
very
party
inappropriate.
line.
No, it's very inappropriate.
Why? Who did he
Because
do it with?
it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I'm talking to you. You know what I
Okay.
mean? I'm talking to you. If we both agree, we should merge with blah, 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 then sure. But you don't willy-nilly just merge.
I think
it's
what
right
you're
up
saying
there
is
with
that it's like for you, it's a social situation where you think you have plans with somebody and then somebody decides to bring a
Third
third
wheel
person.
it. Yeah.
Right.
And you can kind of hear it in them that they don't really want to be
In
on
the
the
call
date
either.
either. You know what I mean? They
Yeah.
don't. They didn't want to come to the outing.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, or especially if like that person's calling you, they might have something that they want to talk about.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
For
And then
sure.
you put it on a merge. It's like, I can't talk about the thing I wanted to talk about.
No,
you
sorry,
know?
Bob.
Yeah, you know, and yeah, so just that's up there with the FaceTime call. You can't just FaceTime call. It's good. You get some snot on your sleeve. That'll
That was makeup.
yeah, the FaceTime call, not cool.
Not a fan.
Odom does that all the time.
I know you've definitely expressed your concern about
Yeah.
being FaceTimed. You don't like it.
Nope. I don't think you should be allowed. I think if you're going
Disable
to
the feature on your phone.
Well, I didn't know you could, but if you're going to, I think you got to text preface.
Mm-hmm.
You got to give a little heads up.
You know, you can hit the red button if you don't want to. You don't have to hit the green button.
I didn't know that. I did not know that.
So, again, when Diane Keaton dated Keanu Reeves in the movie that you should have looked it up by now, with Jack Nicholson, in real life, Keanu is with someone
Yes.
that looks a lot
Like Diane Keaton.
like Keanu went the opposite of everything.
He's so anti-establishment Hollywood. He's a real good dude.
Yeah,
I mean, if you believe the memes that circulate around,
I know that
you
they're
know,
real. Remember, we've got
some of them,
this.
because like, you know, he sounds saint-like in a lot of ways. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He gave mouth to mouth to a homeless dog. You know what I'm saying?
I know.
Brought it back to life.
I know.
You know, yeah. But listen, if even 10% of them were true, he's a good guy. And he's not the normal, you know, type of person that you come across in Hollywood.
And he didn't date somebody like a third of his age.
Well, he did he's dated younger too, but since he's been with her, they've been together for a long time. Yeah, for sure.
And for all of you who are annoyed by like the way that we're jumping around conversation, from one topic to the other,
we didn't do a pod last week.
I'm tracking it.
So it's like a tiger out of the cage. Yep, it's like tiger out of the cage. We got so many things to talk about, so many things to cover.
Okay, well,
so many.
Lucky for us, I'm aware of it.
Oh yeah, my wife's aware.
I'm gonna keep this train on the tracks. Do you wanna? Is it gonna bug you? Yes, they do say. Whenever you were talking about Ramona and you were trying to guess who it was.
Yes.
And there was like, oh my God, it was killing me because we were saying Ramona. We were screaming Ramona into the phone. And I was like, Sonia?
Yeah, you kept getting it wrong.
Yes.
Yeah, it wasn't me. I'm saying you kept guessing.
I
it wrong.
know. That's what
I
they're
thought my
saying.
hints were pretty good. My you know, not my hints, because I didn't know what the fuck I remember either.
Uh-huh.
But I think the things that I could remember were enough that you should have remembered a lot faster.
And we did finally. And so now everyone was happy. And now I'm going to do that I'm just Googling.
Yeah, people love that when you're
Something's
listening to a
gotta
pod.
give.
They listen to
Something's got to give.
Yeah. Well, I could have
And
told
you know
that.
who else was in that movie that was awesome? Amanda Peet.
Okay, yeah, sure.
And we don't see enough of her either.
No, we don't.
I think she's
Well, she's
decided-
married to I think a Hollywood like writer, director, so I don't think she acts as much anymore.
I think she would love to, though.
Yeah, you never know. Sometimes they scale back. They have the kids and they don't want to do it as much anymore. I guess. I
Yeah,
don't
she
know.
can always come back. It's not too late.
Yeah, she's also been in a few shows that didn't do well. You know, so
It's not because of her.
I didn't. Oh God, no, never. But again, you know, we did leave a
Well,
pretty big.
speaking of AI, I have to say I enjoy it. Like this morning, I showed you a video of a dog saving a baby from being electrocuted,
Yeah.
and you were like, "Bruh, that was AI."
Yeah, when it looks like a person doing it, like when the dog has arms and like you know what I mean? It
No,
looks-
he grabbed her by his
Oh,
mouth.
No, I get it. I saw it. Don't worry. Yeah, that's AI.
I find it to be highly entertaining.
Good.
It doesn't need to be real, honey. I thought it was funny.
There you go.
What was the other one that I showed you this morning?
The wife slapping the husband.
Oh my
for the
God,
socks.
you guys. This morning, I I stumbled upon the funniest video. This lady, this mommy, this wifey, she's on the ground. I mean, she's like sitting on her living room carpet and she's staring at these two socks and she's like, they're stuck. Her husband comes over. What do you mean they're stuck? And she's like, they're stuck. And he leans in to like pick them up and then she smacks him across the face.
No, she already missed it. He picked one of them up
and then she
said, they're not stuck. And then she smacked him in the face with the other one and said, so you can pick them up.
There you go. Yeah. And she's like, put them in the fucking hamper.
Yeah. So the magical world of AI.
I love videos.
Yes.
I mean, all that bullshit that people are like, in the beginning of the morning when you wake up, don't grab your phone. Fuck no, I am grabbing my phone. I am exactly doing that.
You're going to bed with it and you're waking up with it.
Cleanse for 8 hours. Yeah. And it is time.
What did I miss?
And by the way, were you in a bad mood yesterday when you drove away and wouldn't wave? Because I was wondering if you were late. Because we don't sleep with alarms, you guys. This is an alarm-free household. I don't think that we set an alarm unless we're trying to miss an airport ride at 4 a.m, right, Tommy?
No, I was
in our house.
Yeah, I was late. Well, I wasn't late. I was actually on time. But when I got there, I forgot something that I need to record with my client, the microphone. So I had to come back and get it.
Yeah.
And you had to get it for me.
No big deal because that was just a quick drive back. I'm saying.
No, but what was crazy is I got there. One of my client was walking in ahead of me. He was, I don't know, a flight of stairs ahead of me.
Okay.
So
as he should, he unlocks the place.
No. His partner was already there. So,
okay.
But he was a flight of stairs ahead of me. And then I'm like, oh shit.
Did you say hi? I'll be right back.
No, that's what I'm saying. I didn't say anything. I just went back. And then I came back eventually. But they were like, what the fuck, what happened? But it's all good.
They did?
Yeah, because again, I was right behind them.
Oh, so they saw that you were there.
Yeah.
You're 5 minutes away. It's not a big deal.
It wasn't a big deal. It wasn't a big deal.
No, but did you set an alarm for work yesterday?
Yes.
So did you wake up on time?
I woke up ahead of the alarm.
Oh.
Because I only need it to remind me because I record with them once a month and it's the first Saturday of every month. Last Saturday they couldn't because they're accountants and the tax season the 15th. It's like it's a second deadline. So he was just really in the woods. So he asked if we could push it back. But last month when we recorded, I forgot because it was the first Saturday of the month. And I'm sitting there hanging out with you and Chams, and we're hanging out in bed. And it was like, oh shit! They text me like, "Are you? What's your retail?" And I got there in minutes because of how close.
I don't recall that.
Well, it happened.
Did you mention it to me?
Yeah, you were there for it.
On the 1st of October.
September.
Oh, that was
the first Saturday of September. So that's why I wanted.
They were like, "Are you here?" And then
yes.
You were
What's your ETA?
Oh,
are we still on? Yeah. I was like, "Oh yeah, I'm on my way." My fucking wife. Yeah. You just always throw.
Me as a scapegoat
I do, man. Just throw her right under the bus.
I'm into
right
that.
under the bus.
What are they?
Well, actually, it was kind of your fault. That's what it was. Last month, you went to F45.
Okay.
So that's what it was. I had to wait for you to get back. But I didn't tell you that I had to. It wasn't your fault. I didn't tell you that I had to.
But did you find out during class?
Yeah, no, you were gone. And they called me back, and I was like, you need to get the fuck home. And you got home because class was over.
Oh. Huh.
Yeah.
Did I come right back?
Yeah. I think so. Well, I let you know. You know what I mean? You got to get here or whatever. But.
I have, you guys, I don't want Tommy to tell this story in a way that makes me feel uncomfortable. And we always protect the school. We respect the school. And this has nothing to do with anything except for
the sheer shock and terror. Yeah.
Okay.
The terror.
And I don't even want him to hear this story.
Well, he can.
Is the door open? Yeah. I propped it open.
Yeah. Well, he'll be all right.
Do a test. Shams. He can't hear us?
No.
Okay.
No, he can't hear anything.
Okay. There's what Shams takes classes on campus, chess, cooking, spy class, STEM classes, all kinds of things.
Yeah.
Last week, I went to pick up Shams from school, as I always do. And I told Tommy, hey, I'm going to go grab him a couple minutes early because
he's got a play date.
Because he has a play date, and his play date has a
Hard
taekwondo.
out. Yeah.
Yeah, has a taekwondo
busy
lesson.
schedule.
So we're trying to get him in for the hour.
Yeah.
So I'll grab him a couple minutes early so that the play date can be from 4 to 5. That's it. I get to campus. Shams followed his other friend.
No, that's not what happened.
Yes, it
we
is.
got phone calls first.
Well, in reality, Shams decided to go to chess.
Yeah, no, but I got a phone call from the school saying, do you know where Shams is? Shams got picked up early. And I was like, no. And then I thought about it, and I'm like, oh, wait, yeah. My wife came. He has a play date at 4. So, yeah, she was going to pick him. She was going to pick him up early. So, but I don't know at this point that he's been missing. You know, so they're like, oh, all right, okay, call off the search. You know what I mean? But I don't know this at this point. So then my wife calls me, I don't know, 15 minutes after that. Did you say that someone picked up Shams early? I'm like, well, yeah, I thought you picked up Shams early. She's like, no, I just got here and he's missing. I'm like, what? Yeah, she's like, yeah, he's missing. And I hear them in the background saying, well, he said that he picked him up. I'm like, well, I don't have him. You know what I mean? And you could just hear, like, it started with a whisper, and it turned to a scream.
Me?
No, just, I don't mean that literally. I mean, the tension of it. You know what I mean? It started with not the, like, oh, yeah, it's cute. Did you know it's him? And it elevated to, where the fuck's our kid? You know what I mean? And, yeah, fast forward. He was fine. He was in a different room that they hadn't checked because normally he wouldn't have been in there, and he was in there. But there was a 10-minute period where, like, I started driving there.
Were you crying?
No, we were going to be on the news, dude. We were going to be on the news. I'm just letting you know we were going to be on the news. And I could hear it in my wife, too, where she was nice and calm. And then she was like, well, I don't know where my kid is. And I could tell her, I need to get over there, dude. We're going to, shit's about to get crazy. And woof, like I said. Then she called me back and was like, everything's okay. We got him. I'm like, I'm on my way. Do I need to turn around? And I think she might have been able to tell in my voice too. Like I was on, I was at 100 already. You know what I mean? So yeah, man, it all worked out. Thankfully, but that's got to be the biggest nightmare on earth, like on earth.
And did someone come to the campus and steal my child?
But just the lost nature of it too.
God forbid. Do you have any water?
Yeah, just the lost nature of it. Like I remember being in a pet store on Jamaica Avenue.
Okay.
And losing my mom, like losing her.
You got lost?
Like I got lost, and fucking. For me, how frantic that, like, that's I don't have for whatever reason, I don't have a lot of childhood memories. Mm-hmm. That shit stands out because of how frantic I must have been. Yeah. But I didn't even think of her. You know what I mean? Like how that must be where you don't know where your kid is. Do you remember
how she, like her face when she found you?
Oh yeah. The relief.
She was crying?
Yes. There was like relief.
Relief. So hasn't that happened at a park, like an amusement park?
I'm sure it happens. I'm sure if we just be quiet and listen off in the distance, it's happening right now somewhere. People are always losing track of their kid for whatever reason. I think it was definitely a lot more common when we were growing up. Nowadays, the fucking kids, people, they can't, I guess because we're having less kids or so whatever it is, but we're like so much more of a helicopter parent nowadays as a society than we were then.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, have we ever lost him?
No, knock on wood. But I used to play that game. You know what I mean? When he was
like a toddler?
No, me. I'm saying I used to do that. With your mom? Yeah. Like I used to hide on her, and most of the time she'd be able to find me. But there was a couple of times. I remember in Woolworth one time too, where fucking You know what I mean? They had to do it on the loudspeaker. Like, you know, can he come? So yeah, I would do that. But he doesn't do that, thank God. But yesterday he took off. We went to a pumpkin patch, which was very good.
You know, they paged him at the school. They said Shams come to the office.
I heard it.
But did he?
No. He's fucking oblivious to it.
No, but did he?
No,
we
he
didn't even ask him.
No, he didn't. He didn't. He followed his friend.
No, but
that's
the
what
page happened while I was in the office.
I heard it. I heard them paging him.
Mm-hmm.
But
you think that someone had to go to the class and be like,
yes,
because maybe
that's what happened. That's what you told me. There was a second. Normally, there's only one of those classes, and there was an overflow. So they created a second class that day. Part of the reason there was an overflow is because of fucking asshole Shams. He's not supposed to be in the class. So they had too many kids, so they made a second class. But it was definitely because he followed. My wife, just so you know, it's never going to be Shams' fault. It's always going to be the other kid. And he's got this other kid now. And my wife was like, I don't know, man. If he had one of those little 3 wheels... And she cut the brakes. You know what I'm saying? She wants him out of his life. I'm not going to use names to protect the innocent, but he's got a new friend that they've been getting a little bit of mischief together. And, my wife is not happy about it. My wife wants to, think about how she could remove them from the life.
Well, yesterday, thanks to me, he had a play date with a healthy kid. And the day before, thanks to me, he had another play date with a healthy kid. And the day before that, baseball, wonderful, where he met his friend. And now he's got healthy kid friendships outside of school.
Not that degenerate that he's hanging out.
I didn't call him that. I'm just saying that he has gotten awards in kindergarten almost every Friday at assembly. And those awards that Shams would get were for kindness and compassion in front of the entire school.
He's getting awards now, too, for being a dick.
No, but you don't get an award for that.
Yeah, he yesterday we went to this pumpkin patch, which was pretty good. I got to admit, I've been to a pumpkin patch or two.
If you saw the janky little baby one that I was about to take us to in Sherman Oaks, like 15,
I know that one.
That
the
was
one you
the
see
one
from the freeway.
Yeah,
that is janky.
There's a spirit store.
I've shown him that one,
and he's been like,
nah, thanks, I'm gonna do it. Now let's go home and fucking. I gotta take a shit. You know what I mean?
Do you think Shams would like to go back to the one too? It's called Pierce for everyone out there looking for something to do with their with their kids. That's
I think he would most. We talked about it when we were leaving yesterday that we didn't even go to the other side, and then we want to come back and go to the other side slides.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so he definitely will go back to that.
So it's called like Pierce Pumpkin Patch.
Food was a little disappointing. I mean, we didn't eat, but I'm surprised they didn't have more of a selection.
What did you guys end up eating for dinner?
A TV dinner.
Oh, okay.
It's funny too. Again,
the leftovers for Toya, right?
Again,
Is that why
the full circle of life. My mother, I think I've mentioned on this many a time, worked a lot. She was a horrible cook.
I mean, she was a healthy.
No. There's no health about it. She was a terrible cook.
But you said that what you specifically told me it was healthy.
No. Never did I mention healthy. She was a terrible. First off, healthy wasn't even a thing back then. You know what I'm saying? She died of lung cancer. Let's not get crazy with the healthy. You know what I mean? But she,
You can be a vegetarian or you can be
she wasn't any of that shit.
lean meat eater.
She wasn't any of that shit.
She didn't come home and eat salad?
No. She ate. She didn't come home and eat. Like, she ate. She'd come home and make me food. And again, she was a terrible cook.
What would she make you?
I'll give you you ever have a jelly omelet? That sounds, the look that you just gave me, it sounds and tastes just as disgusting.
In Europe, they do.
As the look you just gave me.
In Europe, they do.
Yeah, no, disgusting. So it got to a point that she would just get me TV dinners. You know what I mean? And that's what I would eat. Shams is in a very difficult spot right now because unfortunately, the law, the government, they all require that we feed him. He has to eat.
Oh.
He has to have sustenance. For survival.
Okay.
And he just is a dick. He does not there was a period, and it just shows how childhood is. That, it goes in ebbs and flows, and it goes into, phases. He would eat. Remember when he was a kid? He'd eat fucking anything we put in front of him. He would eat. And we were like, look, Shem's the best, because other parents are like, yeah, my kid's picky. He doesn't really eat. We're like, well, not our son. He eats everything. And now he fucking doesn't eat anything except fast food, which you can't afford. It's fucking, you need to take out a second mortgage if you're going to go to Taco Bell and McDonald's in the same week. And it's just not good for you. So not that, fucking TV dinners are so much better, but at least it's food that is made for him. And I'm hoping that we can get to a point that, if you're making food for him, he'll eat it.
What my plan is that we take all of the food out of the cupboards and start completely new.
Yeah, that's not going to work.
What do you mean that's not? You didn't
because you are the one. Like that's a plan. All right, that's a day plan. All right, we do all that, and then you're never gonna keep to it. You know what I mean? Like you like fast food just as much as he does.
Wait a second. What's my plan? My plan is
to throw out things we've paid for.
No. We do a complete overhaul.
Yeah.
And first of all, produce in the kitchen is in the fridge. That has a very limited shelf time.
Yeah.
Pasta, nothing wrong with pasta. The Rouse sauce that we have, nothing wrong with that. Maple syrup and those kinds of things, no problem. Pancakes, no problem. But the amount of the processed foods are the ones that I want us to have more options. Like, so if we want to heat something up for him, just like we do for Toya, when I cook for her, I cook for her once, and that's 2 days worth of food. Or if we go and we get her a rotisserie chicken, I make her the rice. Every 2 days, she's fed chicken and rice. So we need to do the same thing. I'm just saying Shams should have more home cooked and less.
That's a kick in the face to me. Again,
Why?
I home cook for him all the time. He doesn't eat it. He doesn't try it. He don't like it. He'll take a half bite and spit it out. Do you know how fucking aggravating that is? Did you fucking make something and
he used to eat your ham?
He didn't know he ate. He used to eat everything. Everything I made him, he used to eat. Now he doesn't, and he immediately. I made him Captain Crunch chicken cutlets, dude. Which is not, yes, you use Captain Crunch as the breadcrumbs. And he fucking, you know what I mean? So then I had to eat all the chicken cutlet fucking breadcrumb. Like, I don't need that. I don't need that shit in my life. I was just trying to fucking do something for him. Like I said, he's a dick. And I'm telling you, that's why you need the TV dinner, because he likes that he can eat it in front of the TV. All you need to do, or my master plan is, I'm going to save the dishes and put food in the dishes.
He's not going to fall for it.
We'll see. Again, I'm not doing it right away, but that's my plan. In a week or two, because that's what he says now. Can I have one of the movie dinners? And
what's in the movie dinner?
Meatballs. Well, he had. So it's like the third day of it. He's had the spaghetti. He's had the lasagna. He's had another pasta too.
Lasagna was good.
Yeah, man. Well, like I said, he's a dick, and hopefully he comes out of it a little bit. And then I fucking hear fish sticks was the other one. That's when I hear what they're giving him at school, and he fucking eats all of it. So I guess you guys got to catch him hungry too.
Oh, this woman texted me and said, "Did you put the lockbox on?" Remember how yesterday I went to put a lockbox on the property?
Yes. So this week or yesterday, I really came home with a feeling of inferiority and a tad bit pathetic. We decorated our house for Halloween. Last week? Mm-hmm. I thought it came out pretty good.
Last Saturday.
Yeah, I thought that we did a pretty good job. And then I drove by these houses that are literally less than, a couple blocks away. And they fucking, they should be on the news, dude.
Like on those streets below us?
Yeah. And James is like, we should be embarrassed.
He said that?
Yeah. He's like, this is embarrassing. That's what he said. This is embarrassing. Our house stinks. I'm like, oh, man. And it does. It does. Our house might be the best on our block, but I think 2 people decorated on our block. But, yeah, we definitely are not going to be, because there's, like, where I'm talking about, there's like 9 houses, and they're all close together. So you can tell they're all trying to one-up each other. And they're doing a good fucking job, dude.
Is it on Pat?
No.
Oh, we can't say the name.
No, but it's down the block. You know what I'm talking about. Where Brangelina live across the street, and then around like that. But now 2 other houses are getting in the mix, dude. They're like, fuck this. You want to go? And one of them is like, you want to go? Let's fucking go, dude. And they got a bunch of...
I haven't seen it.
Not 3-wheelers. I don't... They're off-road, like, recreational vehicles.
Or ATVs.
Yes.
Okay.
Now they got skeletons driving them all.
Oh, cute.
Hanging out this. Bro, it's like, it really is. It really took them a lot of time. And a lot of fucking money, dude. You know, like, it's that had to at least.
They probably have all their pieces insured for the extra $25.
Whatever. I'm just saying.
Like, spend another Saturday registering.
That cost them $5,000 at least.
Oh.
It cost them $5,000 at least. Because I know what some of those decorations cost.
Maybe they work,
and they got 10 of them.
Maybe they work at a Halloween spirit store.
No.
It could be like the leftovers. Maybe they work on sets of movies. This is LA.
I'll tell you, there are a couple of things that they have that looks like fucking movies, bro.
Yeah.
One of them has a window, and it looks like people are clawing to get out of the window,
Yeah.
and then it goes to
And it looks
Psycho,
like it came from a movie
and then
set.
it looks like the Psycho when he pulls the curtain and he starts stabbing her, and
Yeah.
it's crazy, man. They did a fucking really good job, bro.
Because
but like I said, and then we come back home to us.
Yeah.
And it's like, I don't want to come home here.
I know that one of the kids at school, even going around our hill, before even we get to the bottom of the hill, we've got to do a lap. You know how we do it during Christmas?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
No, that's why we did it last night.
But some of the people, they could be working on a job, and they'll be like, okay, anyone who wants to take these home with them, and they're like, meh, I don't have kids, or meh, I live in an apartment, meh, or I just don't want to decorate.
Yeah. Instead, they're like, yeah, because my fucking neighbor's been making me look like an asshole for 5 years. Let's go.
Yes.
And that's, yeah, man, they stepped it up. And, yeah, it was good to see. And speaking of which, man, Shams, he's finally kind of getting there with baseball, man. He's finally, like, not watching it. He's still not there yet because it is slow for a kid, especially if they don't know the rules. But this was the first week where he was, like, he wanted to hit. And I was so excited.
I'm excited because now he likes to practice, and he likes going, and he made friends.
Likes hitting rockets. Yeah.
It is really my and your favorite wish was sports for our kid. And we both, we didn't, I don't want to talk about the past, but.
Well, I don't like half-assing. I don't like it. You know what I mean? I don't like, I don't want to see you doing it if you're not going to put the effort in. If you're not going to put the effort in, we could just stay fucking home, or we could do something else that you want to do. Because
I'm trying to find. Sorry, go ahead. You don't want to half-ass what?
The effort. If you're going to play the sport, put in the effort. I want to see you hustle. I want to see you run. If everybody's running off the field, you better be one of them. I don't want to see you being last off the field, which he was all the fucking time. Because, like I said, he was like Ferdinand the Bull, dude, watching the dandelions grow. This week, there's been a seismic shift.
All the kids have gotten better this week from the last.
Yeah, no, you can tell that. Well, again, the age. This is the age that they should be doing it. It should not be doing it at fucking 3 and 4 years old. That's a money grab. But you could tell there's a competition element now to it as well, that I want to be better than that kid. There wasn't that prior to. Like, he didn't give a shit, Now it's like, wait a second. Kid 1, I was better at, and now he looks like he's a little better than me.
There are kids that have incredible arms and are tossing, pitching like they belong in the big leagues, like MLB quality. Like there are kids on his teams on this league that have
not really.
that.
This is
you literally said, look at that guy's arm. Like
the kid does have one kid One kid
that we saw that we
No,
commented
I go to
on that
practice.
game.
I go to practice every
Yeah,
week. I see
there's
them.
other
There's
teams
one
that
kid.
we never see.
No, but there's not.
Brangelina and Rachel.
Yeah,
all those people
they're in the higher level.
But they're the
Shams
same-
is in the lowest level.
Yeah, but they're in the same age because they started earlier.
Yeah, no, I understand. But
So
those kids
it's
are
not
a
to
lot.
say that they can't learn the skill set earlier.
No, there's a want to. If there's no want to, then it's very difficult. And then you turn them off from it. If Brangelina's kid, he's wanted to play. He's been wanting to play since he's a kid. Not Shams. But there's also a catch-up element. Like, you could catch up. It's very difficult if you've never played baseball in particular until you're 15. And then you try to pick it up. It's hard to catch up to the other kids around you. Where basketball is not. You can never play basketball your whole fucking life, but you have a big growth spurt and all of a sudden you could play basketball. Baseball is difficult to catch up, but it's easy to catch
okay.
up when
And
they're
it's
young.
okay if we disagree about this.
It's easy to catch up when they're
We
young.
could be happy about where we are.
I
now.
am. I'm thrilled. I'm thrilled to the gills.
Yeah. And we're
thrilled
very
to the
lucky that shout out to Drew, our neighbor.
Yes.
That, you guys get to, he has a batting cage in his house, in his backyard.
Yeah.
And Shams practiced and between practice and games. And we're definitely going to see if we can stop by there a couple times a week.
Yeah.
But he still needs practice in the outfield stuff positions
Yeah.
too.
Well, again, that's also very difficult because at this age, no one's hitting the ball really there. So
no, it's about catching
I
catching grounders.
I understand, but there's not a lot of them for any of the kids.
A lot
so it's
of
a little
what?
difficult. A lot of hitting the ball to them at positions. There's not a lot of that. And they're not at the age yet that you could kind of hit rockets at them. You could hit fungos. You can't hit fungos yet. That's when he goes to that next field. But whatever, man. Like I said, I'm happy.
No, you could still throw the ball
Yeah,
and
no,
let them practice catching
Thanks,
in
I'm
their
aware.
glove.
We do. And he's terrified of the ball, so that's why it's difficult. He doesn't
because he needs practice.
Yeah, no shit. BravoCon's coming up. You excited?
No, I'm not excited yet. It's too far out.
It's not that far out.
There's
dude.
Halloween is first. So let's talk about I'm going to be a scary Chucky doll or I'm going to be Woody.
Yeah, no, those are good costumes. Shams has a bunch of them. One of them he has is
He
like
can't be any of his
he,
costumes.
he can't be the convict when he goes to school.
And he can't be Superman. That's way too lame.
It's Spider-Man. And
He
it's
can't
not,
be that either. It's way
I
too
mean, no,
lame.
that's a good costume to trick or treating though.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is.
No,
Both
I
of them
want
are
him to
actually
be
good.
something original, something that we had to make,
Maybe
not
he-
something that you just buy for $20 at the stupid
Maybe it could be
that
done.
like 50 other people are going to be in the same block at the same time. I want
He was the Transformer last year that you made that, but he couldn't trick or treat in that. Remember, he had
it's
to do
okay.
the other
We
thing.
could make him something that's going to be more mobile.
Maybe he could be Diane Keaton.
Oh,
Yeah, from
that's
Annie Hall.
tasteless.
Yeah.
That's tasteless. TMZ pieces of shit. They fucking released a terrible 911 call where all they had was the 911 guy go, man down, man down. And then they put it on a loop.
The shit with Charlie Kirk too, where they cheered when they found out that he died when they were in the background cheering. It's not a good look, dude.
That's
It's not
so
a good
gross.
Look. It's not a good look.
It's just so
It's not a good
lame.
look.
Like, shame on you
Yeah.
that you think you need to have video of someone's. It was the dispatcher just saying man down, and then they didn't have anything else. So they like
Who was the
beeped
man
out the
down?
whole. It was the 911 call for Diane Keaton.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It was disgusting.
You can act like a man. But so you're not. There's no trick or treating out here, which I'm very surprised about.
What are you saying? You go
It
trick or
bothers.
treating.
Yeah,
so
we
many
go
neighborhoods.
trick. I'm saying like.
They do nowadays. Okay, welcome to 2025.
But that's not 2025. Like
Babe.
back in Queens, that's not what's going down. They don't drive to a fucking neighborhood. You
It's-
walk outside your house and you go fucking trick or treating.
No.
You don't go all caravan to go somewhere else and then trick or treat there. That's not how it works.
Because
this is weird to me out here.
No,
Like
you
that,
don't
no one's
understand.
ever gonna come ring my doorbell and ask for candy is fucking weird to me.
You don't
like I would
understand.
love that. Here you go,
You
kids.
live in the hills. You don't live in the flats.
Okay, even when I
You
lived
don't live in a walking
when I lived
street.
in fucking Hollywood, same shit. No one came fucking knocking on my door in the
Because you
apartment
live-
building.
Because you don't even get in. Someone has to
What
let
if you
you
mean?
in.
You don't think there's a kid that lives in the building that he could go walk around the fucking building? That's what I did. I lived in an apartment building. I would
You
know.
lived
That's where we
in
started.
the 80s.
I guess.
Now what people do is they go big, like the houses that you were talking about. People,
But no one's going trick or treating at that house. No one's going trick or treating there.
Yes, they are.
No,
We did
man.
last year.
No, we didn't.
Yes, we did.
No, we didn't.
We started there.
No, we
Ask,
no, we
ask
didn't.
Brangelina.
Yeah, ask them. We
Okay,
didn't.
ask them.
Okay, go ahead. Ask them.
Okay, ask them.
Yeah.
Okay, so I have some of my own topics.
Oh, Jesus.
I have a really funny Diane Keaton clip where she is on Ellen DeGeneres and she's talking about how she I'll just play the clip.
And you have never been married, by the way.
Right.
Just want you to know.
Yeah. But
I want to
you
get just straight about that.
right, but you don't want to get married.
Oh, I'd like to get married, yeah. You got that wrong.
Oh.
This is the best show I've ever been on in my life.
I didn't know that you wanted to get married. I
Oh,
thought,
yeah, oh, very bad. And what happened was nobody ever asked me.
oh, well, somebody will now.
No, I don't think so. Not after this show. I've been in 3
So
movies now.
cute.
Oh, my God. Amazing.
I mean, that is exactly what Meryl Streep was talking about when
Oh,
she
so
said
much so.
that she was a transparent woman.
Yeah. Yeah. Amazing.
Yeah.
Shout out Diane Keaton.
Diane Keaton.
Oh, I already played you
Enough.
that one.
Enough. Of cross over that bridge, Diane Keaton, and Godspeed. We're good.
Okay. Just one more thing. There's this really funny bit.
You can act like a man.
There's this really funny bit where wives are standing behind their husbands while their husbands are trying to hang a curtain rod.
Oh.
And then they stick their finger in their back, but then they turn the drill on at the same time. So the men think that the drill is going in their back.
Oh, Jesus. She's got too much time on her hand, folks.
It's so
got too
funny
much
when like
time.
the men like jump, so like they basically go off like a rocket into the sky because they're so terrified.
I saw a good one yesterday where it made me think of Shams with his Nerf guns because Shams loves Nerf now. We got to have Nerf shootouts all the time. The mother is painting like the window frame or something.
Okay.
And the kid rolls up and shoots her in the back. And she the paint and like everything goes everywhere, dude.
That's funny.
Yeah, no, it was good. It was good.
So Teresa Giudice appears on the Nick Vile show.
Oh, wow.
With
Dr. Presses.
in a leopard dress.
Yes.
And my mom was like, "Oh, you were on podcast today." So she's like, she's like, you buy a new dress for a podcast?
Tell her that was AI. It wasn't you.
And I was like,
Oh, man.
I don't know, Mom.
She's fucking
and
the eyes
she's
are
like,
going, dude.
"What do you mean you don't know? You don't remember?" You
man.
take pills. You take pills.
Yeah. She friend requested me on Facebook.
Don't.
I'm accepting.
Well, how are you going to monitor
I'm not
the
accepting
offensive
it.
things that she's going
I'm
to
not-
say? I
I'm not
hate
accept-
Jennifer Lopez.
Yes. I do miss that a little bit. I do.
So my mom, so she gets irritated if I say, "I don't know, Mom." It's like what that means is, no, I didn't wear
Yeah.
a leopard dress recently. And she's like, "Oh, but
And
I
I've never
just
been
saw
to
it.
I've never been to prison. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? I wasn't
But-
there for tax evasion.
But I just saw you."
Yeah.
She thinks that I look like. Remember, it reminded me of when she thought I was Megan Weaver.
No,
She
thinks
thinks I look like-
that was pathetic. That's crazy.
thinks
and
like-
that was a couple of years ago at this point. Her eyes have gotten a lot worse since then.
She look at this.
Like she,
Does that look like me?
no, not at all.
And also,
It doesn't even look like Teresa Guidi.
Yeah.
Whatever it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
and what's messed up is that she can help her vision by going to the doctor who has asked her to come in.
No.
And what they want her to do are these certain like treatments for some progressive something it's called. I can't remember. Somebody else knows.
Probably think it's a scam.
That I was talking to, and she's like, no.
But we definitely have to be on the ball with AI with her, because she's going to start getting, like I told you about that time she got the call from a scammer and she was yelling at the scammer, because I told her, like, just hang up. That's a scam. That's not legit. Oh, you called me. You tried to scam me. She's fucking screaming at the fucking guy. Yeah. Now you could, this week, my tolerance level has like gone to another place too. Because I'm surprised it hasn't happened. Well, I'm on Do Not Disturb. That might be the only reason. I'm getting probably 15 to 20 calls a day.
For sure more.
For fucking, and now they leave, because the AI, it's a robot making the calls. It's relentless. Doesn't need a smoke break. Doesn't need to fucking go to the bathroom. Doesn't need a coffee. They just keep coming. And like you can't, if you block the call, it just calls you from another number.
It does.
So it's they're gonna have to do something about this, man. I'm telling you, it's a matter.
So
That the do not call list that was invented happened because they called the senator while he was eating dinner in Pennsylvania.
Oh, that's great.
And it became like, this ain't happening anymore.
Yeah.
You're going to need a little bit more of that. Because
they called
I'm telling
the wrong
you,
guy.
They're going to start fucking calling some old people and ripping them off, dude.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because she'd fall for it. If they called and said, I'm Verizon or I'm fucking whatever the hell, she'd fall for it.
She'd be like, bitch, I don't pay my Verizon bill. My daughter does.
No, but she'd fall for it, So we got to be a little bit leery of that.
But I will say.
Like I said, she's sent... like, clearly AI, dude. Like, oh, do you see this? Like you said, shark in the mall is not,
as long as it's for entertainment purposes, then I'm okay with it.
Yeah, that's great. It's like she doesn't give out her social security number to anybody.
Yeah. You can enable a feature on your phone that will block calls that are not in your network.
But the problem is, like that school call that we got the other day, I don't know what made me answer it, because nothing was labeled that it was coming from the school. Just a gut instinct, I picked it up. I would never answer that because it looked fishy.
Well, what we should already have the phone numbers of those people in our phones.
Yeah, I guess. But
if
I'm just saying, there's still people
that is in charge of signing in and out my kid, those people need to be in our phones.
I'm just saying there's still an element of people that are going to call you that aren't going to just think for the show. All these producers that are calling for whatever or texting for whatever reason. If fucking
then they can text.
Yeah, but even those will look fishy.
It will not. No, if somebody texts us and says, "Hey, it's so-and-so from Shahs," we're going to be like,
Shahs. It's the wrong like you were wrong.
We're not going to
give
the scam artist the exact instructions on live radio.
But you were wrong again.
But you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, I know what you were saying. You were wrong again. That was not the title of the show.
Oh, Persian version? Yeah, it was.
No, it wasn't. Persian Style has always been the title.
No, but I'm saying it's Persian version.
No, it's not. Look, read the fucking thing that he sent. No. Read his text message. He said there was a period of time that's what they were calling it, which I don't ever remember.
What you're saying?
Persian version.
No, there was a period of time they were calling it Persian Style.
No.
And it's going to be called the Persian version. It's going to be called the Persian version. No, but that's not what it's going to be.
Yes, and read his text message, dude.
He's saying for a while it was going to be that. You guys, the debate right now.
Oh my God!
And if it doesn't matter to me, I don't need to be right. I really don't.
Yes, you do.
I just want you to know the facts. So the facts are that the show had a couple of different titles. Everybody has heard about it. You're hearing about the Shahs reboot. It's going to be called The Valley Persian Style. Right? Do you agree?
Yes.
Okay.
The Valley Persian Style.
Right. So now the show title that they're going to go with is The Valley Persian version.
No.
Okay.
It's not.
So that was simple. You heard
not.
it from me that this is what the debate is. So now you know what Tommy thinks, and now you know what I think.
Oh no, I know what. Where's the text? Where's the text? Where's the fucking text?
Go for it. You guys, we're going to end the show on this note, but we're going to stay until Tommy figures it out because he's so stubborn and he wants to be right so bad.
Okay.
So we're going to wait patiently, as we are happy to do, while we are. In the meantime, I'll tell you, Shams and I are going to go to Sky Zone. For all of you that don't have children yet or opted out, or your kids are older now, I bet you don't miss those 10 o'clock. Hold on. Well, I'm in the middle of a sentence. Bet you guys don't miss those 10 o'clock in the morning parties on a Sunday when you would rather, I don't know, do anything but that. But I'm going to rush out the door to get Shams to a 10 a.m. birthday party.
Okay. Brandon, this is from my wife. Brandon, tell Tommy the name of the show. Ha ha ha. It's now called The Valley Persian Style. And I said, it's always been that. The wife told me it's the Valley Persian version. He said, yes, I think that was a working title at one point before it officially became Persian Style. And then you said, Tommy doesn't believe his wife. It has to come from someone else. And I said, I told her today. The email said Persian Style. She said that's not the name. It's Persian version. But that's not the name. It's Persian Style, like the email said. I'm more confused now than I was before.
Okay.
And then you said it's called Persian version. And then he said, haha, I remember the show being called Persian version. And then it changed to Persian Style when the show was announced.
And now?
It's fucking Persian Style. It's not changed.
No.
Okay. That's literally the text message correspondence.
Is that the last text?
Yep, that's it. That's the end. That's the last text. So you people can take whatever you want from that. And I know you have, my wife has her dirties that now will be like, yeah, MJ still sounds right. But then we have people out there that have some common sense, and you'll be like, oh, wow, she's nuts. Thank you very much. We look forward to having this conversation with you again next week. And in the meantime, why don't you guys reach out and let us know who's going to BravoCon. See how many people out there are going to be there and see who my wife might be able to bump into.
I just texted him.
Yeah, he's going to fucking be like, we already had this conversation a week ago, dude. But you got any other parting thoughts?
And then after the 10 a.m. party, I have another one at 1 p.m.
Okay, you heard that, folks. Have a great rest of your week.
Thank you so much for listening to another episode of Till the Dirt with Tommy and MJ. We're so happy you're coming on this journey with us. It would mean so much to us if you would rate our show, give us 5 stars, leave a nice comment, and subscribe so you can stay up to date with all our new episodes. If you go to our website, tillthedirtpodcast.com, you can sign up for our mailing list and also be sure to check out our merch. Follow us on all platforms at Till the Dirt Podcast and on YouTube at Till the Dirt with Tommy and MJ. See you next week, Dirties.